Hello traders and happy new year. In this video I want to speak about Gbpusd and I will make a technical analysis in this pair starting from the weekly time frame. So we are about to review the performance of Gbpusd, especially last year 2025. So here I'm in the weekly time frame, and last year, this is the start of last year. I want to mark it out. So here we have 6th January 2025. So we saw how price started from this low here, and if we trace that to a historic chart here, we can clearly see that that zone previously served as a pullback support in which all this move to the upside was created, and the move was able to break a structure to the upside. So last year price started at that same spot and created this strong push to the upside, which was also able to create a new structural high. So this logically means that the trend of Gbpusd globally is bullish. Okay, also if we trace the market performance so far to the historic chart here, we can clearly see that we previously had a lowest point and now we had this low which is higher than the previous. So this simply means that the trend line, if it should be connected from this lowest point to this recent higher low of last year, it will give us a pretty nice look like this, which means that the market is trending bullish. So we've been able to identify the overall trend of Gbpusd to be bullish. Also, we can clearly see that the highest point where the market traded last year was here. Okay, that was the last year's high, and if we trace that to the historic chart, we can see that that zone, if we should place a horizontal rectangle there, we can clearly see that that level or that zone previously served as a resistance point in which all this move to the downside was created. Also, price reacted at that level, and this year price approached close to that level and made a little pullback and also rebounded. So possibly price is accumulating to break above that level. So this year 2026, I actually anticipate price to break through that historic resistance level and push further, since the trend is bullish. So that is my directional bias for the year. Also, if we take a look at how the market is pulling back from that level, we can also notice that the pullback is not getting deeper. The pullback is not getting deeper, it is slight. So that means that we have every tendency of seeing more bullish trend develop in no long time. Now let's drop down to daily time frame. Here from the daily time frame, we can clearly notice something. We can clearly see how price was pulling back, or we were having a local bearish trend, as we can see here. We had this local bearish trend where the market was printing series of lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and around this point we had a W pattern formation or reversal pattern, which is double bottom, and price broke out of that local downtrend channel. So that is a sign that the strength of buyers is likely back. So this could be a new higher low from the daily perspective, which is preparing market to push further and possibly break through the resistance level from the higher time frame, or get closer. So now this move is what we are going to analyze from the intraday perspective. This breakout, let's know if we are going to see a possible pullback before price continues to push up, or price might not pull back again. Let's dive to the intraday time frame, H4. Here from the H4, we can see that that move has been a very healthy bullish trend. We are seeing series of higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high and a recent pullback to a previous resistance which turns support, and from here we likely anticipate another push to the upside. All right, so this shows that we are having a good bullish trend from the intraday perspective. So our point of interest should be at this resistance level here, previous resistance which turns support. So we say that around this level, price rejected here before, price also rejected here, price rejected here, and it got broken to the upside, turning to a support. So here can serve as a pullback support where we can notice more bullish price action development away from that level. So it won't be a bad idea to buy from here. Also, we can notice this strong rejection here, which means that this area is already protected. Therefore, more bullish price action can develop away from that level. So the final look will be on the 1 hour time frame here. The final look will be on the 1 hour time frame here, where we are seeing already a double bottom pattern, and this means that the strength of sellers are being eliminated here, hence the push to the upside. So we will be buying from the current market price once the market opens, and we'll place our stop loss right below here. We don't need to put our stop loss at this rejection because price has already proven that that level is a strong pullback support. So we can slightly put our stop loss below here, which is roughly 30 pip, and our target profit can be as much as this, even way further. If we take a look from the H4 time frame, we can extend our take profit level possibly to this high here. So this is what our entry will look like in the H4 time frame of GBP/USD. So let's see how market reacts to this. This is the analysis on GBP/USD.